Hey everybody, it's Doug here. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to our next episode of Sentinels of the Multiverse Definitive Edition by Greater Than Games, and we are going to continue our playthrough of our play against the Matriarch with Legacy, Wraith, Bunker, and the Argent Adept at Freedom Tower. And if you recall the story, Argent Adept uncovered a plot by the Matriarch to steal an artifact that was held in Freedom Tower that had to do with summoning bird creatures, an ancient staff. When he got there, there was only 3 of the Freedom 5 or any of their people were there, so he knew that they were in a weakened state, and that's probably why the Matriarch chose this time. Legacy, Wraith, and Bunker were in the Freedom Tower, and Argent Adept joined them to try and stave off some Matriarch. And here we are. Now, Freedom Tower's gone on high alert. There's the security staff has come out. They're going to do some damage. They're going to shoot some things on our behalf. We also have a great lab that's there that's been helping us out, but the Matriarch is definitely doing some damage to us. And we're going to get started right away with, in fact, the Matriarch's turn, since we are in a new round. And so let's get started with that right away. Now, as we get into this turn, I did want to say that Sentinels of the Multiverse, while it's a wonderful game, and I've enjoyed it immensely throughout the years with all the extras I have, it is mathy. And it is fiddly, and that's just the way it is. Now, the rules concepts are incredibly simple, but even now, I'm getting so much going on the board playing solo with 4 characters. It gets a little interesting, so bear with me. We're going to get it done, but even if you're not, even if you're playing with a bunch of characters, there's a lot of math involved in this game sometimes. But it's cool, the way it plays out. It's pretty neat. So let's start with the Matriarch's turn. Now, start phase, it says that the mask is not in play. We're going to flip her card. We're okay there. Mask's still in play. That's it for the start of turn phase. There aren't any other cards with start of turn, so we're going to draw a card. Now, it says after a non-foul villain card, other than this card, is played for the first time each turn, play the top card of the villain deck. So this is not a foul card. We're going to play another card. It is a one-shot, so we will play 2 cards. Horrid Cacophony. I always pronounce that as a cacophony, cacophony. I don't know. Anyway, the Matriarch deals heroes -1. Hero targets with the highest hit points 2 sonic damage, so it's going to be 3, and then destroy heroes -2 ongoing cards. Holy, 2 ongoing cards will be destroyed. So let's take a look at that. So the first thing we're going to do is the damage. 2 sonic damage to 3 heroes, the 3 heroes with the highest hit points. So first off, that is going to be, we're going to start with the Wraith, who also has a -1 damage. So she is only going to take 1 point of damage. She's down to 24. Legacy will take 1 point of, or 2 points of damage, down to 21. You don't have any ability for him to stop damage. And the same with Bunker. Okay, then we are going to destroy 2 ongoing cards. Well, I guess we'll destroy Takedown from Legacy, so that means going to the discard. That's what destroy means. And we'll destroy the Flash Bang Projector from the Wraith, and that goes into the Wraith's discard pile. And so we have satisfied this card, but we haven't satisfied the action, because now, because of the mask, we're going to have to draw until we get a foul card. Well, once anyway. We got a foul card on the second one, Murder of Crows. After this card is played, play the top card of the villain deck. So you can see she gets quite a few villains out. I got to place 1 point on that. Let's see what else we have. Kettle of Vultures. After this card is played, play the top card of the villain deck. You can see what's happening here. Now, these things only have 1 hit point, but at the end of the turn, they're going to do a ton of damage, right? So we got to, after this card is played, play the top card of another Murder of Crows comes out. And this will go on until we can't place anymore, which is kind of crazy. Now, that the mask effect only happens once, and it's Gathering of Jackdaws. We're going to do so much damage at the end of this turn, we might just die. This might be a very short game. Oh my god, y'all! I'm double stacking these now. We have, there's no limit to that. There's no limit to that. We got to keep going. A one-shot. Horde Cacophony. The Matriarch deals heroes -1 damage, 2 sonic damage. Okay, we're back to that same card again. So now it's going to be the Wraith, who will take 1 damage. And everybody else is at 21, so I think the Argent Adept will take 2 damage. Down to 19, yeah. Or was it 20? No, he was 21. Yeah. And Bunker will take 2 damage. Down to 19. Okay. It ain't over, guys. It ain't over. All right. That was it. We're not drawing any more cards this turn. There's a good thing. Now let's just start going through them. Now I'm going to go down this row and then across the top row because that's the way you do it. You play them in order. Building of Rooks. This foul card says this card deals the heroes with the highest hit points 2 projectile damage. That is currently Wraith. Man, her stealth is really paying off. She's down to 22. Murder of Crows says this card deals each hero except the hero target with the highest hit points 1 projectile damage. So that's going to be Legacies going down to 20. 18 for Bunker and 18 for the Argent Adept. Okay, that was the second card. The third one is the card deals the hero target with the lowest hit points 2 projectile damage. Lowest hit points being now toss up between Bunker and Argent Adept. I guess I'll take it to Bunker. Okay, and then the Murder of Crows. Again, this card deals each hero target except the hero with the highest hit points 1 projectile damage. Well, that is still Wraith. So he 19 for Legacy, 15 for Bunker, 17 rather for Argent Adept. Then Gathering of Jackdaws. This card deals each hero 1 target projectile damage. So not the Wraith, but yes on. That puts Legacy down to 18, Bunker down to 14, Argent Adept down to 16. And then last but not least, this card deals each target hero 1 projectile damage. Legacy down to 17. I mean, I could take some of the damage, but I don't think it's worth it. Nothing on the Wraith. 13 for Bunker. 15 for Argent Adept. And then last but not least, we have this. The Matriarch. Oh, wait. I'm going to have to take this one back. This card deals each hero deals the target with the highest hit points 2. We're going to get 1 back for her. I'll tell you why. I forgot about this. This is a beginning of the turn effect from the Syncopated Onslaught. It says start a phase plus 1 damage. So this one was gone, actually. So we'll take that and put it in the discard pile. Move those along. But that's the only one that was gone. And then, of course, she would have taken a point of damage down to 66. We've got to get her beat. That is for sure. And I'll put these on there. Because that happened at the beginning of... Oh, no. Take it back. That is... I was right the first time. That happens at the beginning of the Argent Adept's turn, not the beginning of her turn. So it doesn't say the beginning of the villain phase. So, sorry, Wraith, you're going to take that point of damage. Anyway, that is going to mark... Oh, then we got the end of the phase from Matriarch. Deals each hero target 1 projectile damage. That puts Legacy at 16, Bunker at 12, and Argent Adept at 14. And the Wraith is not taking that damage because they're 1 shot each, and she was minus 1 damage for the whole round because of her stealth. Wow. Okay, well, here's the good news. Oh, by the way, I think the guards are considered heroes, right? So I'm just going to make sure. How many single points of damage did we take? Hero targets with the 3. Okay, we did that one. That one's okay. That one, I need the ones that do 1 point to everyone. That's going to be 2 points. So these guys are down to 2 points. And then the Matriarch did another one. So the security guys are down to 1 health. They got whacked on that one too. But that's going to be the end of the Matriarch's turn. Whew, that was a crazy turn, right? I'm pretty sure... No, I'm not pretty sure, actually. I think I did that okay. You'll tell me if I didn't. Okay, so let's look at start of turn. We do have one here with them. If one hero discards 2 cards, one hero may discard 2 cards if they do destroy an environment card. I'm not worried about that, so we'll leave that alone. So we'll leave them alone. They're doing their security thing. We're going to draw into the card. Oh, another Freedom Security Staff comes out. That is fantastic. Yay. And they're going to have 4 health. They're probably going to go down the next turn, but they're going to do some damage because now we're going to go to the end phase. And at it says this card deals the villain target with the highest hit points 2 lightning damage. That is going to be the Matriarch. So shooting at the Matriarch. So we're going to go down to 64, and then the other ones are going to do the same thing, so we're going to go down to 62 for the Matriarch. Out of 70, we're not doing that much. We had a really bad start to the heroes. So anyway, we can't forget this at the end phase. Each hero reveals the top card of their deck and either discards it or replaces it. Let's look at Legacy, Inspiring Presence. After this card is played, each... Okay, I think we're going to keep that one there. The Wraith. Grappling Hook, destroy one ongoing card. You may draw one card or play one card. I think we'll leave that on top. Bunker, Energy Shield, I think we knew that already. And Instrumental Conjuration, summon one instrument. You may play one card. We'll leave that there too because that might be useful. Okay, well, that is it. Now we're going with the Freedom Tower. Now we're going to go back around to our heroes phase, starting with Legacy. What has Legacy got? Well, I mean, I guess he'll put out the ring, because I could put out another... I could put this out. Whenever Legacy would be dealt 5 or more damage, prevent that damage. It never happens, though, so I don't know if there's any value in this. I mean, our play card, we might as well play the ring and put it out. During the power phase, he can use 2 powers. He hasn't been able to do that, though. So now, during his power phase, we got his Galvanize. So we're just going to leave that alone. Everybody does +1 damage because there's really nothing else he can do with that. And then, God, this has been horrible. And then we're going to get Inspiring Presence, which we'll be able to play next turn. Okay. That's it for Legacy. That was his entire turn. What a weak turn. Wow. Okay, Wraith might be able to do some things here. Yeah, so for play phase, we are going to play this. Draw 1 card, discover 1 item card, you may play 1 card. So we're going to draw 1 card, which we know is the Grappling Hook. We're going to discover 1 card. It means we're going to go through here, and I am looking for one of, where is it? Let's see, Razor Ordnance, is that 1 target, 3 projectile damage? I'd rather have the other one. Throwing Knives. Wraith deals up to 3 targets, 1 projectile damage. We're going to do that one. Now that's going to be, then we got to shuffle her deck up a little bit. Okay, so that was the draw 1 card. Now we're going to play a card. We're going to play the Throwing Knives, so now we can actually do some damage, right? Okay, and then with her, so we played the Throwing Knives. Now we're going to get to use a power. She has her utility belt. She can use 2 powers. And she has her micro-targeting computer. So she's going for her power, first power, she's going to do this. Wraith deals up to 3 targets, 1 projectile damage. But she has this too, plus 2 projectile damage dealt by the Wraith. So we're going to do 3 projectile damage to 3 targets. Now she also has the power of her utility belt. Either draw 2 cards or play 1 item card. I could use that instead, but man, I'm telling you what, this ability to not take damage for her was really substantial. So let's do this. We're going to do 3 targets, 3 damage. So the point is to beat the villain. So I think for we're definitely going to do her 3 damage, just because that'll put her at 59. And I think, I don't know, we've got to get rid of the birds too, but I think we're going to have some other opportunities to do that. So she's at 59, and then we're going to get 2 targets, 3 damage, 2 other targets. We'll just take the Murder of... Wait, which one does damage to everyone? This card is deal targets with the highest hit points. Deals each hero target except the hero target with the highest hit points. We're going to get the Murder of Crows gone with 1 hit point. Okay. Then, let's see. We got another Murder of Crows. I think we'll get rid of that one. And that'll be that. Boom, boom. So she took out 2 Murders of Crows. At least that was a start. And that was her first power. For her second power, she's going to use her stealth. I don't want her taking any more damage. I could use the ability to draw and play a card, but I think that we're in better shape not taking the plinking damage that all the birds do. So that is going to mark the end of her power phase. Then we're going to draw a card. She gets a utility belt. No, that's not helpful to her. Okay, then we're going to go on to Bunker. Let's see what Bunker's got. His start of round, does he have a start of turn? He does not. Okay. Well, for our play phase, I think we're getting out the Gatling gun. We need to start doing damage. What does upgrade mode do? After this card is played, summon 1 card. You cannot use powers. Destroy this. Start phase, destroy this card. End phase, play 2 cards. I think that's because you're going to upgrade mode. I think we'll leave. I could go into turret mode, but we're not going to do damage this turn, so that's not very useful. I think we will do the Gatling gun. But this start phase is not going to help us. We do have the LiDAR intel power, but we'll deal with that. So the Gatling gun is up. Okay. That was the play phase. Now the power phase. LiDAR says after any non-hero target played, you may draw one. Hero target is played. You may draw one card. We haven't been doing that. That seems really like I could be just drawing tons of cards. Because I had one card played for Legacy, one non-hero target played, and we had all those 5 cards for the birds. I mean, that seems really ridiculous. I would have drawn 1, 2, 3, 4. After any non-hero target is played, that would have been all the birds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 birds. I would have drawn 5 cards. I think I'm going to just draw. I'm going to draw them because, well, that's what it said. So we'll do that at the very least. So we got turret mode, and if I'm wrong, tell me. I'll fix it. Omni cannon, mounted AP gun, emergency shield, and piston punch. I could get that emergency shield out, but we played the Gatling gun. Okay, and then for our power, we got 1 power. I could reveal and replace the top card of the deck, and then draw 1 card, or I can either draw 1 card or put the top card of your deck in ordnance. I think we're going to do that with the Gatling gun. We're going to put some ordnance down. So he's loading up the Gatling gun. And that's it, though. And then we get to draw a card. Yeah, either draw 1 card or put the top card of your deck in ordnance. Yeah, we did that. So we got another LiDAR intel. Okay. We got lots of cards to play with him. Might be able to get something going here with some damage. The Omni Cannon is another good one. We can get that out and do some serious damage. AP gun, destroy 2 cards under this card. If you do, bunker deals 1 target, 6 irreducible damage. He can start getting some damage out if we can live long enough. We'll see. Okay, we're going on to the Argent Adept. He does have a start phase thing, and that means that the 1 bird, the building of rooks, is going to take a point of damage and be destroyed because of the Argent Adept's ability. And then we have the other one on the Matriarch, so she's going to go down to 58. I don't know if we're going to win this, but we're going to try. All right, and then we'll look at his cards. What does he got for playing? Rhapsody of Vigor. Perform. We want this. Perform up to 5 targets, gain 2 hit points each. And we can perform that. It's a melody, so we can use the harp as well. So we're going to play. I could also do this one. This is 2 hit points. Each hero target regains 1 hit point. Each hero target may put 1 card from their trash on top of their deck. I think this one's better. We're going to get this ongoing melody out. We were playing the Rhapsody of Vigor. That was our card play. Now for our power, I think we're going to use the... man, I only can do 1, right? We can activate the perform of 1 harmony, and that is the Miss Saragna's harp, Miss Saragni's harp, and we could activate, or I could just activate 1 perform using my base power, because there's no accompany on this, right? And the accompany of 1 harmony cards. This isn't a rhythm card, so we can't do that. We can only do that only works with a harmony. So activate 1 perform of 1 harmony card. Okay, well this is a melody anyway, so Argent Adept will use his base ability of vocalize, activate 1 perform. We're going to activate the Rhapsody of Vigor, up to 5 targets, regain 2 hit points. Okay, well, Legacy will go back up to 18, yay. Wraith will go up to 24, Bunker 14, Argent Adept, it says that's 4 here, 4 of them, 16, and we'll give 2 points back to the Freedom Security staff that got hit. Maybe they'll live. We'll see. Okay, that was his power face. Now we're going to draw a card, see what he gets. We know he's going to get this instrumental conjuration. Summon 1 instrument, play 1 card. We're going to love that. That is going to be helpful next turn. Unfortunately, that is all our heroes. We are doing so badly. We don't have any damage going out. Now, throwing knives. Finally, we got some damage going with the Wraith. Finally, we're going to get some damage going with Bunker. This has been a terrible start. Awful. Can't think of a worse start than this. Well, never say never. Okay, so we're going to go back to Matriarch start phase. The mask is still out. I didn't even look at what her flipped card is. We should probably flip it and kill her. Matriarch deals H minus 2 hero targets. Mask of then if the Mask of Matriarch flipped this card, cohort, we should probably wallop on her there. Flip her card. Okay. Anyway, let's draw a card. Unkindness of Ravens. After this card is played, draw another card. Here we go again. You can see the theme of her. Tons and tons of birds come out. Carrying Fields, ongoing. Okay, it's not one of these cards. Now, the ability of the Mask did not trigger because that was a foul card that came out right away. Okay, start phase. We're already past the start phase. Unless these two birds are out, then we're going to do that. And it says, at the end phase, each cohort card deals each hero target 1 toxic damage. Wow, that is going to be bad damage this turn, but that's the end of the draws. So, those are her play phase. Now we're going to her end phase. So let's start here. Kettle of Vultures is going to, this card deals the hero target with the lowest hit points 2 damage. That's going to be the Freedom Security Staff. They took 2 damage. Okay, that's this one out of the way. Next one is the Gathering of Jackdaws. This card deals each hero target 1 projectile damage. Well, okay, that is going to kill the other security staff. That now goes into the discard pile. And this security staff now takes 1, and then everybody else does 2, except for the Wraith. So, Legacy down to 17, Bunker down to 13, Argent Adept down to 15. Okay, that's that one. Now we got a Kindness of Ravens. This card deals each hero target except the hero with the lowest hit points 1 projectile damage. So it's going to be 1 from the Freedom Security Team, 1 except for the one with the lowest, which is actually that is him. So he does not take that damage. All our heroes do. They're going to take 1 projectile damage. So 16, of course, the Wraith does not take it. So 16 for Legacy, 12 for Bunker. This is bad, and 14 for. Hey, by the way, Wraith did 1 more point of damage. I forgot about this. The Galvanize. It's going to put her at 57. Okay, and that's it. So we're down to lots and lots of damage, but we're not done yet. We also have the Gathering of Jackdaws. This card does each hero target 1 point. So the security team will take another point. Legacy down to 15 again. Man, he needs his bulletproof skin. 11 for Bunker. 13 for the Argent Adept. Man, we are getting hammered, y'all. And then there's this. Each cohort card deals each hero target 1 toxic damage. Now it's 1 at a time, so we're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4 of those. That means that the security team is gone. They can't take that anymore. They are just overwhelmed by birds. We're going to go down to 11 with... we're going to lose this, guys. Legacy's down to 11. Wraith is nothing, because those are 1 at a time, so nothing. We're going to go down to 9 on... is it 9? Yeah, 9 on Bunker, and 11 on Argent Adept. Wow, but that is the end of her turn. Wow, that is crazy. We've got to do some stuff here. Now we're going to Freedom Tower. This is rough, y'all. Getting our, you know what happened to it. Entry point. After this card is played, destroy 1 room card. Okay. +1 damage dealt by villain targets. That's a bad card. And we destroyed our cool thing here. Man, we're not going to get to do that this turn. Freedom Tower's turned on us. Okay, well, there's an entry point. They breached. They breached with all the birds. Okay, Legacy, can you do anything? We do have lead from the front, but that is just such a lame thing, right? I mean, I guess we're going to play Inspiring Presence. So he's inspiring, even though he can't do a darn thing. After this card is played, each ally regains 1 hit point. So that's going to put him back, not him. Sorry. 25 for Wraith. She's probably going to be the only one left in the game. Back to 10 for Bunker. And up to 12 now for Argent Adept. Okay. Then it says +1 damage to all characters. So I'm going to give every character another +1 damage. So Wraith can do a boat ton of really big load of damage right now because of the Galvanize. I think I'm going to leave that on. I don't have another power to play, so Galvanize is it. That was our play phase. Power phase, we're going to Galvanize again. And it says the start phase, I get, Until your start phase, you gain +1 damage. So we're just going to leave that on. I drew another Inspiring Presence. There can only be one, so that's useless. He can't do anything. He's totally been neutralized this entire game. But we do have the Wraith. The Wraith is going to do some stuff. So let's start with her play phase. Destroy one ongoing card. I do think we're going to do this. I have 2 that I'd love to get destroyed. I think I might... Am I going to destroy the... I need to be able to destroy 2 cards. I think we're going to destroy the one on the Freedom Tower with this. So, Grappling Gun. Destroy one onto one shot. Destroy one ongoing card. You may draw 1 card or play 1 card. Well, so, okay, we'll blow that up. Boom, that is gone from the Freedom Tower. And we get to play 1 card. Well, guess what? I do have 2 grappling hooks. We're going to play that as well. Boom. And we're going to get rid of this card, the Carrion Fields. It is an ongoing card of the Matriarchs. Good turn for Wraith, but that's not all. That was just her play phase. So now we're going to use a power, the first of 2 powers, because she has a utility belt. We're going to use Throwing Knives. Throwing Knives are currently going to do 3 targets, 1 projectile damage. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Obviously, doing one of those to the Matriarch. So that is, we're at 57. So we're going to go up to 52. Boom. That's healthy. And then we'll get rid of the Gathering of Jackdaws. That is gone. That's 2. And then for a 3rd one, the Kindness of Crows. The card deals each target except the one. I'm looking for ones that, yeah, we'll get rid of the this one too, the other Gathering of Jackdaws. And boom. So that was her turn. It was a good turn. Now she's going to draw a card. Oh, wait, she has another power. She's going to keep her stealth going, I think. I don't see another useful way to get her going. And then, oh, leverage. Okay, this is good. This is good. She's going to be able to do some stuff. She's turning out to be the MVP of this game, that's for sure. Okay, here we are with Bunker. He does have a start of turn effect, which is put the top card here in the Gatling Gun. It says at the end of phase, destroy up to 3 cards on this card. Each time you do, you destroy 1 card this way. Bunker deals 1 target, 1 projectile damage. That'll be 3 projectile damage. So he can basically get rid of all the birds, I suppose, or hit the Matriarch for some more. We'll see. But that was his start of turn effect. Okay, we got tons of cards to play for him. I think... Don't like any of the turrets or any of the modes right now. They're just not very useful to us. AP gun, that's 6 irreducible damage, I think. But also we got this. When this card is destroyed, Bunker regains 2 hit points. Reaction, -2 damage. We're doing this for sure. We're getting this out. Okay, that goes out. And that is, as a reaction, he does -2 to the damage Bunker would be dealt. Then if Bunker is still dealt damage, destroy that card. But these things do like 1 point at a time, so he's not going to take any damage from them at this point because of his emergency shielding. It's going to go plink, 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 and I hope it stays that way for a while. But then we are going to unload his Gatling Gun. It's got 2 cards in it. Those will go in the discard pile. So we're going to hit twice. We're going to hit. We're going to get rid of both the birds, I think. They'll be gone. Poof, poof. So we got a lot of birds that are not going to take effect this turn. Hopefully she doesn't draw like 15 more. Finally getting some action here. Okay, Bunker is done. We're going to draw a card for him because his power was no, that was the end phase. I forgot his power. I guess we'll just draw 1 card. Oh, we'll put an ordnance card. I actually done 3. Here's what we would have done. I want to discard that actually because we would have done. Ooh, that's too bad. We would have been able to have 3 cards under here because of his power. Okay, so that would give me a 3rd, so we can hit her with 3 more points, putting her down to 49. Okay, boom. I think we're going to destroy the mask soon. I think that's worth doing. Okay, Argent Adept. What are we going to do here, buddy? Let's see. We got start of turns. We do have start phase, but I didn't play that power, so it's not going to help us. Each hero or target regains 1 hit point. This is a one-shot. Each hero target may put 1 card from their trash on top of their deck. We want to play this, actually, don't we? Summon 1 instrument card and play 1 card. So let's play that. We're going to summon an instrument card. I'm not sure which one I want. Looking for an instrument. The bell, Zoo's bell. Either activate one, perform, or activate the accompaniment of 2 different cards. I think that's a good one. We can discover that and then play one. So we'll discover an instrument and we can play one, but let me see if there's another instrument that we want to get out here. The one thing I like about the bell is it's not specific to, we've got the drums. For one, we can, as a power, we can activate the accompany of 1 rhythm card, then activate the perform of 1 rhythm card. So we only have 1 rhythm card, that is the onslaught. So we could do that. I'm looking to see if there's any other items that would be interesting for us. The Idasaur's horn, that's for melodies. Drake's pipes, activate 1 performed. I think we'll do the bell. Counterpoint, bulwark, seditious, dissonant. Yeah, we're going to do the bell. So we're going to get the bell out as part of that card, and we're going to play it. So now we have the harp and the bell, and then I have to shuffle up his cards. And then for his power, I think we're going to use the bell. It says either activate 1 perform or activate the accompany of 2 different cards. Well, we have only 1 accompany, but we do have a good perform, and that is the Rhapsody of Vigor, which up 5 targets get to heal 2 damage. So we're going to do that on everybody. That puts Legacy up to 13. Wraith is back up to full strength. Bunker is now going to start to recover. He's at 12 because he's not going to take damage for a while from the birds unless he gets a big attack on him. And he himself will go up to as well to 14. Now he can still take damage, so we got to be careful with that. That is everybody's turn. Wow, not great. Not great. Now we're going to go back to the Matriarch, but we're going to end there. So that's 2 turns. I mean, I hope you're enjoying this. This is a pretty rough battle. We are not winning. We had a really rough start. Finally, the Wraith has got some juice going. Bunker's starting to get some juice going. It's just finally starting to get some things done. Because we are not in a great shape with these characters. Everybody's hurt except for Wraith. I mean, even Legacy's down to like 13 points. That's crazy. He can do 2 powers, but sadly he's only had 1 power. The whole thing is galvanized. We're not getting any of his powers out, so we got to get some cards drawn for him somehow. Maybe we'll find a way to do that. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. I hope you're enjoying this playthrough, and I'll talk to you in the next episode. Take care.